What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be installing a zone add-a-leaf kit to my 2014 Chevy Silverado. You can see here, this is the final product. I completed it yesterday. It added 2 inches to the back of my Silverado here. You can see there's the extra leaf in there. There's 4 now instead of 3. Love the way it lifted up the back end of this truck. I got a tape measure here. Before we added this kit, it was 39 inches in the back. Now I'll get a rough estimate here with my boot. Okay, you can see now we're at 41 inches instead of 39. So I just installed it. It raised it 2 inches. It says that it's gonna settle over the next week or so. It should end up raising it about 1.5 inches. That's really nice because the back is now at 41 inches and the front is at 39. So it's kind of like 2 inches lifted all around. Still gives it that factory rake. Before, it looked like my back end was sagging a little bit, even though it wasn't, because I added the 2-inch leveling kit up front. So now it still maintains that factory look, but it's lifted 2 inches. And I really like the look. It looks really good. So with that being said, we're gonna get into the install. Stay tuned. All right, first things first, we gotta take off this tire, this wheel. Okay. So when you get the wheel off, you wanna undo this bracket. This is for your emergency brake line. And this one, it's also for your emergency brake line. It's both on the driver's side. And there's one more you wanna unbolt on your rear differential. This guy right here. So it loosens everything up for you, give you a little bit of play when you're lowering the differential down. So I'll show you the other side I just finished up. There's the new leaf. There it is, all lined up together. We got 4 on this side, as you can see now. This one right here is the new one. And we're gonna do it to the other side. Can't lift up on the differential because you need to drop it down to add the new leaf. So you have to raise it back here. And you wanna support your rear differential with another jack. So when you undo the U-bolts, it doesn't just drop. So next, I have to unbolt this shock. We only have to unbolt the bottom because we're not replacing it. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Take this bolt off. Need to get this out. This one actually came out pretty easy. Put the bolts, I always screw this back together so I don't lose it. Okay. So next we're gonna take the U-bolts off. We gotta make sure that our rear differential is supported, which right now it's not. So we're just gonna go up on it until it just touches. Just support this differential. Yep, just barely supported. Now that the differential is supported, we can take these U-bolts off. Okay. Now, drop the rear differential just a little bit so I can work easier. Next, we're going to put our C-clamps on. Now again, we do this so that when we're taking this bolt out, these springs don't go flinging everywhere. They could damage them. One on that side, one on this side. Okay, tighten it up. We can take this block out for now. Give us a little bit more working room. Okay. Now I gotta get this off. Size 15. Okay. Now we can tap this pin out. We don't need this anymore. We have a new one. I'll just tap it out. Now we're going to slowly loosen these so we can get our add leaf in there. Okay, the next hardest part is getting this roll pin out. There's a roll pin that holds these bottom two together. The one on the passenger side was extremely rusty. Inch and a half to 2 inches. Get this apart. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I gotta take this bottom one out. Okay, so this is the top one, middle one, bottom one. This bottom one has this roll pin here. We need to get it out. Okay. Roll pin is out. Okay, so in the kit they give you 2 of these black little shims for your release springs. I accidentally put both on one side because I wasn't paying attention. So we're just gonna take one of the ones that were in here, just use it. Should be fine. So we got our add leaf on top of our bottom one, and now we're gonna get it in here. Might have to lower the Okay, you want to squeeze these leaf springs back together with C-clamps. You don't want to strip the new bolt that they give you. A lot of work. Okay. Now this guy goes right on there. And then the new one, new nut, goes right on here. Hand tighten it. Keep tightening these C clamps until we get the bolt all the way through. Because, like I said, you don't want to tighten the leaf springs together with the new center pin, or you'll strip the bolt. You'll strip the threads. All right, now we're just going to tighten this down. Brain's not working. Okay, new leaf is in there. Now I need to drop the differential so I can get the block back in. Should be enough. Factory block goes back in. Ah, so close. There it is. Factory block in. This one goes right here. This one goes. Pretty rusty. I'll replace it this summer. Okay. Put this bad boy on. We're not gonna tighten it. We're just gonna get it snug. The same. They want to be tightened the same. Leaf springs are back together. That means the last thing I gotta do is put the shock back on and tighten up all the bolts. I'll be good to go. Okay, nice. Put this bolt back on. Okay, it's not tightened, but it's back on. All right. Now that's pretty much the installation of the Add-A-Leaf kit from Zone. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this little video of installing this Zone Add-A-Leaf kit to my 2014 Chevy Silverado. Now with adding this kit, it not only raises the back end of my truck 2 inches, but it really helps out if you're towing something. It keeps your truck from sagging if you're towing something really heavy, or if you're hauling stuff that's heavy. My truck can actually haul up to 2,000 pounds. So if I put 2,000 pounds in this bed, it would sag a lot. Now it's not going to sag as much because I got those helper springs on there, or Add-A-Leafs, whatever you want to call them. So I'm really excited to throw some stuff in this bed and test it out. So that being said, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope you have a great day. Peace.